How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some vintage story. Happy day is it? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's Tuesday. Man, I'm losing track of time already. So soon in the week, aren't we? Anyways, boom. We're logging on to the server. We're gonna have, I think, a pretty good productive stream today. We're gonna be actually building some stuff, I hope. So long as there's not anything else that's crazy to do. So let's see here. Let's do some inventory management to start. Okay, so winter is here in full effect. By the way, we are getting snow again, which also means the day nights are going to be a little bit shorter on the day side, a little bit longer on the night side, which is totally fine. It shouldn't have impacted the building too much. But let's see. First things first, let's just go ahead and drop off some of these items here that we have. Don't know why there's a chicken in the shed. Go ahead and let them out. Alright. Let's drop off some oak, which should really be at the bottom. We'll keep the shale sand on us. And actually, I'm going to take that oak log back because we might need it. Take some oak planks back. Some larch planks. Okay. Drop off some clay. Some grass as well. How's it going, Forn? How's that new water wheel treating you down there? You guys were partying it up. The fact that you guys have steel now, pretty crazy. Who's getting the first steel plate armor? Watch later. Dwarf Fortress is out. Yeah. I'll probably be checking out Dwarf Fortress at some point now that it's out on Steam. Just not today. Hope you are enjoying it, though. What server are you on? This is my own server. For our members and such. Alright. Rot. Don't need to be carrying around this coke, so we can store that in here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Store the dirt. As far as steel, it takes a while and requires lots of fuel, so the production of steel is slow. That's why you just need two smelteries. What's your member? Do you have to be joining the server? Any tier? Any tier, and then you gotta be a member in our Discord. Link your Discord account to your YouTube account so that they can sync, and Discord will know that you're a member. And then you'll get access to the members only area, which at the moment has the server information and rules. Hi, Lycan. Yeah, there's actually quite a few people building on our server. It's snowy here, but we got someone living up here at the moment. We got, I think, someone living a little farther out to the west. Then we got Jim's place down south a little ways. And then we have Baldrez, Forn, and them. Changing your build when it turns daytime. Yeah, no problem. You got time. It's all good. Alright. Actually, we're gonna grab a container of food to bring with us. I guess some salad would be good. Yeah, you don't have to have the build finished or reworked even today. It's just something to do over time. All right, we got that. New candle, that's good. I'll be on a bit to finish the barn. Yeah, I saw that you have a stables here, or the start of the stables. Be nice for our horses and things. All right. Hello, cat. Loomis. All right, we got a chisel, got a knife. Don't need another knife head though, so drop that. Don't really need a pine cone right now. We could probably store this charcoal. Okay. Alright, charcoal stored. Very good. Brick. I really like the way that our little new charcoal pit turned out from last stream. It's effective. It's also apparently a raccoon trap. So if you want to capture raccoons, you can definitely do that in this system. You have to get a little path coming out this way. Might just wrap it. Maybe more convenient to just wrap it up to here. That's fine. And we'll leave this as like a little old charcoal pit. Obviously, we'll probably take the charcoal out. Because, well, we'll probably need the charcoal at some level. Alright, let's see how well this food does for us. It's going to restore 900. Oh, yeah, that's basically a full food bar every time we eat out of that. So that's going to be good. All right, a fire brazier. We're going to need to eventually make some more of those, but we need more copper probably for that. So let us... What am I doing? What am I doing? We're going to be making that camp. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be making the camp. At least the first camp for the market square. So, the market square for the city is going to be what we're going to be working on today. There's still some work to do between the caravan camp and then also the current other side. What's cooking, Dave? How's it going? I'm not cooking today. We're eating. We're eating all of our pre-made food. Because we plan ahead. It's also December, year 1389. So it's going to be year 5 soon, I think, in the game. Alright, so this is where we are building today. I'm just going to maybe plop down my other lantern over here so we have plenty of light. So this wagon is a little bit of a cursed object. It does take a really long time to make something like this, but it's definitely worth it. But now we're going to go ahead and make like a little campsite around it. So I'm thinking let's grab some dirt, do some backfill. It's required. And we're just gonna play this one by ear. I have no idea how it's gonna go. It's cold up here, -25. Okay. I'll have some more snow. Some of this grass so we can access dirt. All right, chatters. Do we think we want? Do I want to use the tent as part of the tent, or the wagon as part of the tent? Or save that. I think I was gonna save that for the caravan. Let's go get warmed up here. Good thing we have this brazier. It's pretty good. Matthew, dude, thanks for keeping that membership alive for 17 months. Appreciate it. It is Taco Tuesday. I did not have any tacos though, so I have failed every single person here by not having Taco Bell today. Bears don't stand a chance no more. Okay, so this is going to be our campsite, which means everything, we're going to have like some stuff on the ground, I think, here. So let's first see. Great. Birch crates look good. How's it going, Steve-O? Do I have any birch? Okay, let's get a couple axe blades made so we can go gather some wood. Where'd they go? It's going pretty good. Look, the snow even stacks up on our wheel How cool is that? That looks good. All right. So, birch trees. I'm trying to think of where I last saw birch around us. I know we have some. These are birch leaves, for example. All through around here. But that's like shrubbery level birch. Which is not the same and not really what I'm looking for. So let's go out in the wild a little bit. For some big boy birch. Foreign dude, keeping right up along there with Matthew. 13 months, appreciate it. Collecting grass on the stem might be the least favorite thing in this game. True. That's why you gotta harvest all your grass before winter. It's a fall activity. I got distracted. I'm looking for birch, right? These are all maples. I know I have had birch seeds and I've planted a few birch trees around, but since it's winter, they're not going to grow. All right, let's see what we can find out here. Snow's just taking over all this water. Oh, that's a birch tree right there. I'm glad we might actually find a use for birch, because birch is one of my least favorite woods in the game. I think the only wood that I hate a little bit more than birch is redwood. Because it's just so pink looking. The bark version, like the log version of redwood's really pretty. But birch, you know, it's just like... Maybe it's not birch that I'm thinking of. It actually doesn't look half bad. Alright, I'll take the roadway real quick. Go get our saw. And then turn this into a crate. Is there anything else new that I haven't really seen stuff be made for? These are hive things, wooden chair. I'm not seeing anything too crazy, but the crate. So grab a couple crates. And then... Shoot, how do you make a barrel again? I don't think the barrel type depends on the wood. Okay, well maybe we can do... some more then. For now, we'll make them a couple closed and 3 open, or something like that. And these may get used as storage. They may not get used as storage in the city or net, but we're just gonna get some decorative blocks down here. A little bit of a space filler. And I kind of want to get these down first because, you know, if I fill up all the details with chisel blocks and other tertiary kind of building stuff, it'll be really hard to integrate these long term if I do that. There we go, that doesn't look too bad. And we have enough for a barrel. Maybe here. Okay, which means we might be able to get like a bench here. Bit of a bench here. If we do that, I'm able to have the fire pit here. For us. So the bench, do oak, I guess. You know what, let's, have any logs on me? I think benches are a little too fancy here. So we're gonna do oak. Kind of log seats. Alright, I need to take off the top quarter, probably. And then we'll just kind of take a corner off. Do. And in the middle, take that little pixel there. Hopefully give it a little bit more of a rounded look. let's see. Yeah, that's okay. Character's starting to get a little cold. Actually, I can just warm up at the fire. I have one. Stopping by to say hi. How's it going, Charles? Hello. Alright, we'll let that burn out for a second, so don't just waste a bunch of logs. I wouldn't mind, like, four more crates there or something. All right, let's talk about the tent. So there's a couple different tents that we could do here. I'm thinking a 3 wide by like 4, just to give it some length. And we could do a traditional triangle tent. Maybe. Do I have my copy paste block with me? I do not, and I need to go grab that then. Can I ASAP? Do I do a half? Like 1.5 tall? Nah. 1 3/4 tall, I think. Alright, let's get some food. Store that. We'll get warmed up in the tower real fast. That's technically the fastest area to get warm generally, especially since it has a really long burn time. Did I leave this on? I did. And she's still a-going. Okay, so that'll be a pitch tent there. Couple log seats. We need to change it from like all dirt and gravel and stuff. I might do a little stone ring around the fireplace. Could be cool. I was even thinking about making a brazier as a fireplace instead, but we're gonna put our small cauldron, I think, on that little fire. Alright, let's turn that off for now. Alright. We have to go get our tool back from the cabin. I also need to figure out what block I'm going to be using to make this tent. Granite? No. Maybe it will be a limestone one. There it is. Copy paste tool is acquired. Let us also limestone sand might be good. Use limestone sand. Because we don't have like chalk blocks or anything like that. Chalk would be, I think, the whitest stone in the game to potentially use. Anyways, chat, how's your guys' week going? Y'all doing anything entertaining? Oh, great. Very high Jeff Portal Day. Wonderful. Just what I wanted for Christmas. Very high Jeff Portal Day. Beautiful. Watch there be a portal literally at my build site. It's actually kind of clear. There's one over there. I can hear it. In fact, there might be two over there. Okay. Well, we'll see. If we get chased off by Jeff, that's fine. We can manage that. All right. hear you over here, Jeff. Don't think I don't. Okay. Keep working. Hope everyone's excited for the whole thing here. All right, let's just pop that off. All right, rotate these. And then we need a two little middle pieces here. All right. Now tent-wise, I think a good. Well, we'll do one side first and see how it goes, right? So we're gonna add some sand to this piece, and then let's come up with the angle to use here. Thinking a 2x1 slope. Maybe okay. Nah, that's a little narrow. I mean, I guess I can do a perfect 45. A nice taut kind of thing. How to get sand to float. 101. Just turn it into a chisel block. Works every time. Okay. If I had to guess, something like that. I might be able to get like a little straw bed in here. That might be worth a shot. Yeah, I'm liking the limestone sand. The only thing I might still not like, though, is just the general height, or how wide this might end up being. I don't know. Let's finish it all the way and then make a judgment call. That way we get to build it 3 times. And that keeps me up to my quota of how many times I have to restart a build. How to figure out the tent flap too. Right now I'm not gonna focus on the tent flap and how that's really gonna be working. This thing is a little bit wider than I thought it was gonna be. That is for sure. I might set up a little vertical board here and then just have the flap kind of fall. At that point, that might look honestly the best. I can also save a little bit of resources by doing that. Not like a whole lot, but alright, character's pretty hungry. Warm up a little bit. Unless the snowstorm keeps picking up and freezing us out. Which it may just do. Let's hop in this little hole here. There we go. We're gonna have to find some more limestone sand. I don't know where any of that would be, and it's going to be harder to find now that... that might be limestone sand down there. It's either that or granite sand. I'm not sure. I feel like I'm in a foxhole. Just need some wardens to come at me. Oop, I can get in here, but I can't get out. All right. Okay, we just need to backboard that. I need to make a little bit of a flap here. And then I also want to add some wooden pegs. Let's go ahead and get the oak in there, and then something like that, I guess. Add shape mode. I wonder if that's what I need to do. I wanna try that feature out. Alright, we're gonna take that halfway, and then I'm gonna rotate this 180 and then do add shape mode. This is a block. Alright, well done. Oh, let's rotate this 180. And then if I do add shape mode, take a picture, throw it here. Ooh, interesting. You can do that. Okay, well, let's get warmed up. And then I'd say we will find more limestone sand, which would be good. Let's go do that. Okay, so we'll have a tent with a straw bed in it. Just 3 hay mats. So in theory, we could even start sleeping out here if we wanted to. Crazy is that? Also, we need to grab the cauldron to bring it out, put it on the fire. So I'm gonna grab some papyrus. And we'll go up to the hay stacks that we gathered before winter was here. Last stream. Alright, 3 mats. 1 hay bed for the tent. Let's go down and see if we can find some sand. Okay, grass. Oh wow, look at all those fish. Ah, wolf. No thank you. Please leave me alone. I don't want what you're selling. Still don't want what you're selling. Alright, this is sand. Oh man. Well, I found sand. It's just being guarded by wolves. Oh my lord, more wolves? Is he catching up to me? All right, limestone gravel. See, we got limestone gravel here. That's all I'm gonna find here. No, probably no sand, and it's turning into granite gravel. Ugh. Okay, here's some sand. Not much of it, but some of it. What do I think for the barn roof? I like what you got going at the moment. I think it's what's the best way to describe it? In the you're asking for material type. Yeah, a straw roof would probably be the best. This is what I would suggest doing. You can take it or leave it. Well, I'm just trying to think of what it would look like. Hold on, I'm coming over to the barn. Uthris has arrived. Okay. So for the barn. Barn. If possible. This is kind of an if. Can you get the center roof to kind of do this? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make you a frame. Is that an even count? 4? I guess that would actually be this. Nope, that's 3. Fuck. Messing it up. I suck, don't look at me. Anyways, so... No, that doesn't work either. Maybe... maybe... Wrong block completely. I forget what this is. I mean, there's this is probably called a barn style roof, really, but like, so it's kind of steep, then flatter, and then, or it's like vertical, then angled, then flat, and it kind of rounds up the roof in a way. I think that would look good. And then the left and right wings, like if you come down at like a 2 gentle slope, I like a more gentle slope. So like the center, you're gonna have that barn roof, and then the wings, you're gonna have more like a 30-degree kind of slope into it. Whatever that's gonna look like. I don't know where that's gonna meet into the roof line, but I think that would look pretty. The only issue is when you do a barn style roof, it's a little hard to do with the 45-degree pieces, and so it might even roll out straw. But you can try it, you know. Hay blocks are too expensive though to make. Yeah, start with that. Okay. That's what I would do, I guess, but can't sleep. How's it going, Indy? Trying real hard not to freeze to death. That's about how it's going for me. Mm-hmm. Okay. Shoot. Rotate this. Add shape mode. Rotate this back. Add it. Place shape. Bakery is gonna be closed for the winter and not enough supplies. Tisk. Gonna lose out on so much business. Does flip mode work on this? A little bit, yeah. Let's just try it. Flip mode's great. I have never used it before too much. And also additive mode is great. I need to work on that. Using these new tools and stuff. Silas's distillery is closed for the winter. Yeah. A lot of, you know. I accidentally just sealed up a barrel of like 20 honey, so I'm gonna have a bunch of mead soon. So that'll be a thing. Alright, so once the tent is down, we were gonna make a rough-hewn fence. Kind of fence off some of that area a little bit. Add barrels and crates. That'll finish off that little camp area. And then we can start thinking about the other wagon, the fancier wagon. We might need to find more sand first. So chat, how many of you guys are going to check out Dwarf Fortress? Now that it's actually out on Steam, I feel like I should probably check that one out at some point, I'm sure. Never heard of it? It's one of the games that's heavily credited to for like inspiring Notch to make Minecraft. It's an old kind of colony management sim, one of the originals, with like so much stuff to it that they've constantly added to. But one of the biggest things to keep people away is just like the graphics were rough at best, and the learning curve was like a mountainside. So, you know. All right, if I can get a fence going along here, turn good. You know what? I keep forgetting to bring my cauldron out. Well, regardless, we have to kind of look for more sand. I wonder if there's going to be sand on that side. Let's check over here for a second. The man wants sand. Not like a crazy amount. It's just for this tent. In camp. Well, actually, I might need some more for the other tent. Now this is turning into shale. Fine, I guess. This is, there is sand on the shoreline. It's gonna be shale rather than limestone sand. Yeah, shale sand. Yeah, the limestone sand looks like a pretty good kind of canvas cloth material. You could also use that, Silas, for the cloth on some of the market stalls too, as a good white. It would look nice. Here's some limestone sand. Dirt, stop falling on me. Leave me alone, I just want the sand. This hillside's trying to kill me. Hello, welcome to the stream. I think that is probably enough. That'll cover it for a little while at least. What am I doing today? We are working on the market square a little bit. I 100% need to finish the market square. Chert. Okay, we have chert down here, Silas. It looks like that would be a good red for some of the cloth over some of the market stalls if you need to collect that. In fact, turning chert rock. Is there chert sand? There is. Let's do which is cleaner looking, chert rock or sand? I think sand. You can technically turn the chert rocks into gravel and then the gravel part to sand using the wooden container in our storage shed. If you have the right tool. And chert sand might be the kind of the only red block that we'll be able to use, right? There's no like I mean, redwood, but redwood tends to look a little pinkish. There's also red shingle blocks. You know what we need to do? We need to make a chessboard so we can play chess. That'll maybe help winter pass by. I honestly feel like the origin of every board game is to pass winter by. It's just people sitting around the fire being like, I'm bored. What do you guys want to do? Well, Tommy's been carving these little statues. Let's just put it on a board and move them around like we're actually doing something. Oh, that sounds good. Let's do that. And okay, he defeats people without even looking at the board. Well, I don't want to face him, so... You know, I'm not great at chess by any stretch of the imagination. I especially don't like long chess games. I mean, he'd be probably pretty great to learn from, though. Me and my brother have a old saying from, like, when we were learning, like, Counter-Strike back in the day, and, like, early high school, middle school type of era. And it was always just kind of like, hey, we want to face the best people so we can get better. So, now if you get absolutely crushed, it's... No, that's, there we go. The good Dust 2 days? True. Though, I was a fan of Dust 1. I feel like Dust 2 got overplayed too much. Dust 1. Good old Rats. That's a great map. And then, Office. Those would be my kind of go-to. Counter-Strike maps. Pool day? I don't remember that one. Were you spawned on the changing room of the pool in the middle of the enemies on the other side? Nope. That might have been after my days, maybe? I played Counter-Strike very heavily on like Counter-Strike 1.6 in the early days of Counter-Strike Source. But pool day does not ring a bell. Alright. So we need some flap action here. A good old flip flap. Let me look at a picture real quick. A frame tent. Images. What am I making my salads from? Cabbage? But I don't think we have any more vegetables left. Yeah, it's 2 pieces of chopped cabbage, red meat vintage sausage, breadcrumbs, salt, and I think some sort of fruit. Yeah, they give a lot of food though. Use wild plants, but not the case. Yep. And the thing is, at the moment, we just don't get to plant a lot of vegetables because we don't get very many vegetable seeds per season, like extra. Because obviously we want to use some vegetables and then turn some into seeds. So we get maybe 10 extra seeds a season to expand our farm, but that's not enough. Like, we want, at the end of the day, probably 4 stacks of every crop type going. So we have a lot of variety there. And I might even plant less grain next year. I might only do 2 stacks of grain. And more vegetables. But then again, we still have open fields and stuff. I need the room by saving the grain production. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for the flip flap, is I'm gonna bring a wooden structure here. We need another hunter. For what? Meat? I mean, maybe. I mean, we have Indy. Indy is a mercenary. He doesn't get any negative penalty to harvesting meat. In fact, when he harvested our pigs for me, because I killed a couple and then he skinned them, we got a fair amount out of that. Indy's a she. My bad. My bad, brother. I can just call everyone brother, right? Can I be the Hulk? Can I just swing that? Hunter have a plus 40%, they do. Alright, now that we have kind of the A-frame built, I'm going to build... I'm down here with like a... I'm going to try a rolled kind of door look on one side, and then the other side, I'm just going to free-hang some cloth here. Ugh. No one's ever gonna see this gap, but I will. And that's all that needs to be done for me to try and fix it. Does it ever feel like I take crazy pills? I feel like I take crazy pills in this What the? Jeff! Back! Back! What the heck was that, Jeff? Just spawning on me? Epic maneuver. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's head up here real quick, get warmed up. And so one advantage, guys, for us to build a tent now, is that when we go to the fairground, we're going to have a tent to potentially kind of copy around. And then also the same thing with the wagon, same thing with the next carriage. Even some of these market stalls might get copied down to the fairground. So, you know, we're almost building a palette for later as well, which is kind of nice. Go away, Jeff. Alright, I'm kind of torn on if I want to keep this perfectly flush. And smooth, like it's taut. Or I want to add some creases to this part, because this is just like loosely draped almost. Dick. Yeah. Yeah. I hope we can always come back to this save too. I think the biggest problem with that though is because it's modded. So like for example, when we finish this season of Vintage Story and we kind of move on and like shut down the server and everything, like what would it look like returning, you know, 3 patches from now? If that would even be possible. It'd be fun to start over though. Possibly, yeah. Okay, so I think I do want some layers to this wall. So I'm gonna add just some basic folds. So we're gonna do that by kind of running some stripes, I think. I think this will work. I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, we're gonna run a couple kind of stripes like that, and then you just backfill. Now waiting, but I figured jump in and say the mist lines out to a home, and Satisfactory came out today. Yeah, I'm gonna give Valheim even a couple more updates until I return again to it. But thanks, Roger. I appreciate it. Did Satisfactory? That's definitely don't tell Silent because I'll just be in there forever again. Oh no. Okay, there we go. We can get out. I'm gonna make this one way wider, I think. We're gonna knock this back a lot. fact, we're gonna make this one wider too. Play a lot. Who would have thought it would take multiple in-game days just to pinch a tent, guys? A little crazy. Hey Jojo, how are you? Make another chills before that one runs out. Do you have a spare? This one still has 1,160 durability. What are the chances after my house for me to build a dock as I'm close to the water? Here's the thing about docks. You can have like maybe like a fishing dock off there, sure. It's because we only have rowboats. So like having a full dock, while it would look cool, don't get me wrong. You could have like a small boat launch for like rowboats, sure. But anything bigger than that, I don't think makes sense. You'd have decorative ships. I don't want. If I start carving ships, guys, stop me. Just stop me. I've gone too far if I start carving ships. Like, if you think making this tent is, like, a little rough, picture me trying to make one sail. Hate non-functional decoration. I mean, we actually have a lot of non-functional decoration right now, over here in a way. But I would say the priority isn't ever really to make non-functional decoration. Not really. I mean, we don't have any real market system. These things can't hold goods. This wagon can't hold goods because it's not built right. This tent, you can actually sleep in it, so yes, functional there. That is a functional detail. Alright, I'll have to mirror and then flip that for the back side of this tent. Watching this game makes you cold, me too. Playing this game makes me cold, man. Salad. Yeah, kind of envious of the people who move south. Cold whether you play the game or not. Alright, warmed up. Down we go. Logs and sticks. Well, we don't have any oak logs right now. Alright. Let's get the flap kind of tied up over here. Need you some coke? Oh. Awful nice of you. You know, I was trying to kick that addiction, but, you know, if you wanna... You seem stressed, so I mean, you know. Hello. Yeah. All right, what do we think about that, chat? This I look like a tent to you? A plus. Standing tent, really nice. Thanks. All right, so now we got to get this to the other side. So this is something interesting that I noticed on some of these tents. This, right? It's kind of a sleeping tent, right? If, and I've seen some images on Google, if this actually no, this angle, right? If someone takes this kind of other flap, ties it like on that side, and then stands this up, right? You have a market stall. And then when you close down shop, you just close it and you have a tent. How awesome is that? I mean, obviously you'd have to bring a table in or something, but you could essentially open this up and it'd be a little market stall. Which is why I added some extra wooden pieces kind of on the bottom, because it seems like it would stand this up, this would like kick out, and you get a leg, and then yeah, kind of interesting. Okay, I think I might be able to throw. No, I can't. I don't think I can throw flooring down on some of these. Might be something to test. something. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I need to warm up apparently before I start dying. Pretty good over there. I like the fact that we were able to get an actual bed in there too. What's the temperature? Negative 23. All right. We have like, how many more real life days? Like 5, another real week before it's planting season. So tomorrow will be early January, Thursday, early February, Friday, early March, Saturday, early April, and so kind of late Saturday is planting season for us, into early Sunday. So we'll be planting crops Saturday, Sunday. It's kind of funny that I can plan out calendar stuff ahead of time like that. Okay, back door. Do hanging around my back door. Conversation. All right, this may or may not work, but we'll see. Okay, so throw it over there, and then we flip it. Okay. And this needs a piece of sand added to it for it to function. So we add that there. Then we flip it. That, throw that there, flip it. Now the one thing that I don't want, this whole side needs to be kind of closed. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna copy this side, we're gonna bring it over, and then I guess flip it like that. Then we're gonna take. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. We gotta flip this, right? We gotta go add shape mode, take copy, flip it back, and then add. Finally finished the distillery cellar. Oh, I'll have to check that out in a bit then. Did it turn out how you want? That's good. It's always good when things turn out. So we do have to do a little bit of modification to get this to kind of work. And in theory, I could take all these pieces with us, and I could just pitch a tent anywhere now. It wouldn't be super, inventory sufficient or efficient, but it'd be pretty funny to do. All right. The only weird thing is getting out. You kind of climb out through the top center like you're being birthed, but I'm sure we can iron out the kinks. Bear would kill you through it, though. Can it? I mean, probably. You're not wrong. Oh God. Okay. Am I really gonna do this? Yes. I gotta have some sewed in bit there. Then down here we can just kind of tie it closed almost. Okay, I think that's enough faffing around at the tent here. It's in a pretty good spot, I think. It's not perfect, but nothing ever really is. But we're good. So, let's go and grab our lantern. Have a 3-wide path through here. Turn 3-wide path. Might make the fence here then. I don't know about these log seats, chat. Do they need to be smaller diameter logs a little bit? Or nah? Here, we'll use my character as a reference. I just don't see why we would travel with logs that are the size of barrels. All right. Let's head back. Okay, so after tent is done, we can get some fence pieces, fence in the back area. I guess that means we get to start work on the other carriage. Oh boy, lots of Jeffs over here. Let's get warmed up. We won't forget the cauldron this time for the fire pit out there, which will add just another extra little layer of charm, I think. We need to bring more food. To see what type of fences we have. We'll also have to see if we have any more roadblocks to use. Alright, let's start with fences. We have maple, but so I have some dry stone fencing. We do have some paths, so take that with us. In fact, we're gonna make a little bit more. Conglomerate dry. You know what? That might look okay. Where'd I get all this conglomerate rock from? Was this when I was mining for borax? Is that where we got all this? I think so. Store that. Let's see. Let's have some more salad. Bring that with us. Doop-a-doo-wah, bop-a-doo-doo. stayed at an Airbnb by like... Stop by to say hi, hope all is well. Yep, things are going pretty well. Progressing. That's all we can do. It's a slow project, but I think we can manage it. Alright, so carriages come back through here. Rush not needed. I gotta listen to Tom Sawyer, man. Alright, so I think... Am I gonna do the whole gravel thing for this side road? Yeah, I think I will. So this is gonna transition to like a part of the gravel kind of texture that's kind of everywhere back through here. By the way, Tan, if you have, or if you want any feedback on like what you're building and stuff, just let me know and I can always swing by. Official roadway kind of goes up there and ends. That's okay. Stone path is this. Okay. Oh yeah, the pot. Let's add the pot to the fire. Boom. And the logs are getting snow on it. Our tent is getting snow inside of it. Little concerning, but we have the flap open. That's 100% why, and that's what I'm sticking to it. But it's also getting seems like the top part isn't collecting snow, which is a little weird. Oh well. At least some of it's collecting some snow on it. The fact that it even can do that in this game, I think, is one of the more impressive things about it. That chiseled pieces can collect snow. All right, yeah, we can put a lot more crates and stuff back in here. That'll make that look a little bit more filled in and busy. Let's go drop some stuff off. I'm gonna find another birch tree, I think, to cut down. Of course there's a wolf down here. I don't know what the heck that noise was. I think I already cut that one down, Silas. It's the one I cut down earlier, I believe. Check the trader's place real quick. Halite, sulfur, blasting powder, parchment. My character's real cold. What's the temperature? -20? I'm assuming thorn in them. Yeah, well, how about we just trade them one steel bar for one blasting powder? That's a totally fair trade, right? How much blasting powder would you need for one steel? Just out of curiosity. Or 2 steel plates. Make that 3 steel plates, because we need the flume with hatch. You know, we want an overflow thing too, right guys? Yeah, we have like 3 commodities merchants by us. Town meeting. Really don't have any birch. It's so weird. Alright, let's go find some. Birch it is. Birch, 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 birch. The birch crates are the ones that look the best. At least at the moment. I mean, the other crates, honestly, there's I think oak, birch, oak, bald cypress looks good. That's probably my top 3 crate colors: birch, oak, and bald cypress. Larch kind of gets in there, and then ebony. Ebony looks great every time, so you know I can't. If I do a tier list, it would just be ebony at the top every time. So I have to kind of exclude ebony. Everyone's favorite wood. We can just start a small birch forest down here at some point. We have oak and maple. But birch might do us good. And then also some pine. And some larch. Oh, it's so fun just running around at nighttime, isn't it? You can see so much. Is there even birch over here, or is that more to the south? I feel like these are all maples. Wow, the town meeting. You guys killed Offie? Pear and pink apple. Nope. 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 Wolf. No, thank you. I don't want what you're selling. Yeesh. Right. What the fuck? Why are there so many wolves every time I open my map? Cut it out. Oh, now we're cold. Actually, no. I think I just ran through poison ivy. That's probably what I did. Alright. Can I please change the symbol of the tree that I just marked? Thank you. That's all I wanted to do, game. You have a cheese crisis right now? That's taking priority. You guys like sit around at a round table and like discuss all the top issues going on in the village. Do you have a to-do list board? You guys should have a to-do list board. Aberdeen is a endangered wood type, so that's a good idea, maybe. Wow. It's only endangered because I won it all, and I took it all. Need to find some of those. Alright. Birch acquired. It was a decent sized birch tree. And that's good. We can turn that into some crates and some barrels. I accidentally committed manslaughter yesterday. I gave someone snowberry bread. Jesus Christ! You're right. I should if our towns ever meet up for a thing, I promise I'm not gonna serve poisoned soup at all. Nope. Or snowberry wine. Yeah, just have some snowberry wine, you know? Just ignore the fact that you take negative 20 HP when you drink it. Snowberry bread kills you on the spot. Oof. What happens if you mix snowberry bread with enough herbs to counteract the damage? Just enough to where like you live with 1 HP. Worth it. Okay. Turn these into crates. Alright, 3 birch crates, and then... Can I turn planks back into boards? I think so. A couple larches. Hey, Tan. I don't want you to destroy the whole cliff either, by the way. Tan. Okay. Mm-hmm. This. Couple barrels. Okay. This is little campsite one. Oh, sorry, I was trying to get your cobblestone. I mean, you can just bury it. You don't have to, like, rip it all out. You can either cover it up, you know? Like, you don't have to, like, completely rip everything out. It honestly might have been easier to just cover it up with dirt, almost. Okay, so we got some crates now. That looks okay. Any other little details you guys can think of for this? You need it, that's why. Oh, okay. I mean, I think I told you, I have stacks and stacks of dirt over here. Oh, you need the cobblestone, not the dirt. Probably. Yeah. If you need dirt, though, I got some. That's for sure. Okay, this barrel's gonna move. Can I set a barrel on top of one of these? No. Okay. I have thought about it, and I think I will do one bench. And exploring, need anything? No. I mean, the only thing that we really need is just more seeds for vegetables. So make sure to pick up those. But otherwise, I think I'm good. There we go. Just a nice little bench. I was thinking about that, but that's a little too much detail. Okay, little bench. Let's go warm up. Now that we got some heavy snowfall right now. Three steel plates. One for the... Basically all three for the flume, right? Because that's how much the flume takes. Flume with hatch is one steel plate. Flume output is none. Flume itself is none. But the flume hatch door is 2. So yeah, 3. 3 steel plates. So you request 4 stacks of charcoal, or coal, and 2 stacks of blasting powder. Did that just leak outside there, Offie? Am I supposed to tell him to pound sand now? Is this your negotiation tactic? Pound sand, Forn. How dare? I am insulted. No, that's actually fine. Sure. 2 stacks of blasting powder and 4 stacks of charcoal. Sure. I'll let you know when I have that. How come my crate can't be picked up? Crate. Is the server crashing? A hitch post will give an ambience, you know, for horses, something to make it a bike rack a little taller and wood with some feeding barrels. So the animals, what they would do, because this is a town, right? At least the way that I envision it would be that they would... I can't pick up anything. What's up with that? I'm going to relog real quick. But the way that I envision it is they would come in, park their cart, unhook their horses or whatever their animal burden is, and then take those to the stables outside of the village in town. So out there would be hitching posts and stalls and things that you could keep your animals, but you probably wouldn't want those just be in the city limits the whole time. Because the market's going to be a very crowded, busy place. Okay, we'll fix that. I guess I got stuck in the bed somehow. So that's noted. I just wanted to close the one box. That's all I wanted to do. Oh my god. It actually sits there. Hell yeah, brother. We did it. That's funny. I honestly didn't expect it to get sitting down there. Honestly, I might put it on the back side. There we go. Because the front side, you would have the fire itself. Back side, at least, provides some light for, like, the roadway a little bit. Okay. Alright, I'm going to say this little section is done. I have to replace the ground and texture it a little bit. Get the path through here, but at this stage, we are moving on to the next encampment, which is this side. We're going to be making a larger caravan over here. And it will have yeah, room for me to step up into. I hope. Alright, good luck, Silas, on your adventure. Alright, so this is going to be a 2 wide. So it's going to be a double wide. Or should it be 3 wide? I think a double wide is going to look the best. Because the wheels... So the double wide is just so I can come into this thing. But it's really... The wheels might end up coming out to, like, here still. The core double wide. Yeah. So we're gonna need a bigger wheel and a smaller wheel. I can't use this wheel for the next caravan. Well, I might be able to use this for the front wheels, because I kind of want, if you take a look on Google, good old Google, always steal other people's ideas, guys. Medieval merchant wagon. So if you always take a look at these things, concept art wise and everything, for some reason the front wheels are always smaller. And I think it has to do with, like, for example, if we take, oh, I need to find like an actual really good example. Hold on. Okay, take this for example. This is a little fanciful, but whatever. So this, right? Bigger back wheel, smaller front wheel. Now this design, in my opinion, has a main flaw with it. The reason the front wheel is supposed to be smaller than the back wheel is so that the front wheel can pivot and turn underneath the wagon, if that makes sense, without hitting anything. And then the back wheel is usually on the side. So these wheels would be really here underneath this heavy board, I would say. Or maybe even a little bit smaller. That way they can pivot freely. And then the back wheel is just like a you know, just there for a large amount of support. So that's this is actually a really nice design. I like this. This is good in general. So kudos to who did this. Paladin Dan? Or is this a D&D joke? I don't know. Wherever you are, good little drawing. Whoever made it. Okay. So if this is the front wheels, the back wheels need to be kind of double in size. So we're gonna do a 2x2 wheel for the back. In fact, this might need to be a little bit smaller still for the front. I don't know. Well, let's get the frame of the wagon. So I'm going to build this wagon a little bit differently than we did the previous version. So the first version we started with the wheel. I'm going to do the opposite on this one, and I can't stay out here tonight because there's a literal portal right there. So bad luck. Bad luck on that one, champs. Let's move our lanterns over for light. See how does this look like at nighttime when I really don't think, I feel like rain and snow should make it harder to start the fire, but once the fire is going, it should probably stay lit. Unless it's like a thunderstorm or a major snowstorm. Maybe. But, maybe braziers can work outside? I'm not sure. Once we have this caravan done, a little campsite. So chat, after we finish the market, what do we work on? Did we work on the warehouse next to it? The warehouse will be good because we could actually start storing more items in there. I think my neighbors are going to war again. When I was on the what? I have no idea what you're going on about there, Dave. Hope you're okay though. Just read that. Basically, neighbors yelling again, thinking of calling the cops. I'm assuming it's a domestic dispute. That's usually the thing there. Domestic disputes are like dangerous situations. Okay, let's go hunker down in our house for a second. Guy got knocked out before the cops got there. What? Big hat. Alright. Dang. Something in the water over there? Trying to think of what to do about your house, Tan. I think I'm trying not to deal with the ferals and This thing's way too boxy. Both love the texture and don't like the shape. I mean, yeah, mixing cobblestones together is always an okay idea. I probably wouldn't mix these two too much, because it's just quite a stark difference between the two. I'd probably find one that's a little closer and use it as shading, but I mean, regardless, it's okay. I just think they're building too big. Got some things to take care of tonight, but take care. I love the streams always. Alright, Forn, you have a good one, man. I don't know. I'll give them a bit, but like... we'll see. Is there a reason you build smaller in this game? Well, as you can see, it takes me 2-3 hours to make a tent. Because I'm so a little crazy about... Why is there an animal cage in here? And why is there a wolf pup in it? Where did this come from? Okay, well, we have a wolf pup, I guess. Yeah, I can go in storage with the other animals. Locked into my dungeon. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with that.
For Taco Tuesday night.
Thanks, Fawn, for the 5, dude. Appreciate it. Hey there, who's a fan from years ago on Timber and Stone. I started to watch your entire series Adventure Story. Good to see you again. Wow, Timber and Stone. That's an old one. I recognize your logo though. The crossed axes there. I feel like that's familiar looking. But no, thanks for checking out Adventure Story. I hope you liked it as much as Timber and Stone. Timber and Stone was a good time. Let's see. Anyways, to answer your question, Dave, why I build small in this game. In this game, because you progress from kind of Stone Age onward, you don't really have the tools available at the start to build something really grand for yourself. And so to survive, especially early on when the server was starting, we didn't have our spawn set, etc. So I had to build a shack just to like live in, right? And do everything in. And then once the shack was established, I was like, okay, we need a pit. So let's build a pit. Okay, what else do we need? Okay, well, we need a cellar to store food. Dig down, make a cellar, right? So in your first playthrough where you discover the game, but by the look of it, you're on a more advanced level with the community server. Yeah, the community server, I mean, shoot, the Vintage Stories single player save, that was last year. So that's definitely good. It's vanilla. The community server has mods though and stuff. And then of course it's multiplayer, so you can kind of get stuff done a little bit. So the last single player save, we went more kind of Nordic, I would say. This one we're going a little bit more Irish, Scottish kind of vibes. A lot more stone and cobble kind of around. We're decently far, for sure. Definitely an iron, like late Iron Age going on. I don't know if you want a whole bunch of spoils, but you know, we got some cool builds. We got a water mill. I'll have to figure out that chisel block. Don't stop. And you need to make your charcoal pit out of solid blocks. You figure out that the chisel blocks don't stop air, and you need to make... Oh yeah, that was season 1, right? where we kind of figured that out. Come on, water wheel. There you go, bud. Continue to buy the game to discover a bit and maybe make a tutorial for the French community. Hey, go for it. More people that play Vintage Story, I think the better. You know, to me, it's just what Minecraft should have been. In a big way. Something a little bit more realistic, grounded, down to earth kind of deal. With the ability to chisel blocks, it's always nice. Yeah, I totally agree. A lot of mechanics should have been included in the Minecraft to renew the game. Yeah, they're. I don't know how they're so slow at developing Minecraft. Modders have infinitely made that game so much more money than it probably deserves, in a way. But maybe they're afraid to add things and it'll ruin the feel, I guess. I also feel like they aim for a little kiddie, a little bit of a younger audience anyways. Nothing really wrong with that. But the nice thing about games like this is you're kind of learning anyways. You should offer Offie cotton for the deal to knock down the price of the steel. I mean, does Offie need cotton? We have cotton. We have a bunch of cotton. On top of that, they haven't condensed their block palette in this game. One block has like 30 variants in Minecraft. May have like 2. Yeah. Like, you just can't really do this in Minecraft. Like, you can, but it's just so big and chunky. Why did it come out here again? I wasn't ready to. Let's eat. Ooh, you found walnut? Nice. Bring some seeds home. I know there's some walnut around us, but we don't really propagate it too much. Alright, so this wagon, I think I'm gonna aim... What? Aim for a sound audience and stability. Also, it's Microsoft. True. Look at the last updates and mobs. It's never useful to the game. It doesn't add anything. I think they've done an okay job of adding some in-game boss content, I feel. But just the general mob variety is... It's a little silly that they only add like 1 mob a year, you know? I'm excited for Hightail as well. I hope Hightail does well. Let's... What wood should we make this wagon out of? Are we just gonna do oak? Maybe with large wheels? It's almost opposite of this one. Well, this one is about 50-50. And I do like the larch with sand and oak for the wheels, because it kind of makes the different areas of the wheel kind of pop differently. Sturdy, light material. Well, I care about looks. Looks first and foremost, man. Let's look at some planks. So... obviously, ebony would be the choice, but we don't have it. Maybe we can do oak and birch? Is it a larch? I wish we had kapok. Hawk would have been okay. Maple, I wish it wasn't as yellow. It's too yellow. Yeah, birch and oak. Let's do birch and oak. So that means we need to go find some more birch. We also need to cut down some oak as well. Okay, let's store some stuff real quick. Just to have some inventory. Like, I've been so light on inventory for so long that it's a little crazy here. Okay. Gonna go store our saw. I actually need to blacksmith up a new saw. That might be something we need to do first. We need a new saw. Have an okay hammer. Yeah, let's just go ahead and blacksmith up a new saw. Are you actually here, Silas, or is this a ghost image? I don't know. Alright, grab one of these guys. Couple pieces of coal. And we can warm up at the forge, so that's good. It's a calm Jeff night. That's nice too. No, I'm out. Okay, then it's just a desync thing. It happens. It's just a multiplayer bug. We're actually warming up a little bit. Not as fast as I thought it would be, considering we're on a forge, but we're getting there. Okay. Up, 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 up. And And saw blade. Saw blade is where? Good lord, I'm blind. I'm blind. There it is. Okay, saw blade. New saw. This can get stored. And we are off. Go look for some more birch. I honestly think south has more birch than not. So we'll start down there first. We're also gonna go ahead and chop down like 1 or 2 oaks down here. Okay. Normally I'd gather the leaves to, you know, get some seeds, but that just might be an activity we do one day to start a stream, maybe, is replant and cut down all these oak trees. Oh, please tell me you're not going to try and cut down 5 trees at once, game. Come on, don't do it to me. You're probably going to try it. Because the leaves are touching. The fact that this one tree is taking so long to cut down, too. It's always a sign. Bad things to come. Oh boy. Yeah, it decided to cut down all the trees. The project might be making an orchard. I mean, we have an orchard, kind of already started. A more laid out and proper orchard would be cool, for sure. We just don't currently have enough clippings, probably, for that. Alright. That was a stack or so. Here, we'll cut down this one, too. And then call the oaks kind of done. And we'll go look for a few birch. I'm gonna chop this one down. It's by itself. It should take a little shorter. Oh, we got 1 seed out of that. See, this is why you have to really kind of cut down the leaves in addition to We're now off to go find some birch. I thought that was a bear. And I'm not gonna lie, my butthole kind of clenched on that one. That was a very big pucker moment. But it was just a cow. Just store it in the, there's another, store it above the ore box. So, by the double doors in the thing, just store it in like, or in the wood chest, you know. Or you can plant it. Do whatever you want with it right now. Wait 1 second. Am I really gonna go to Bearlandia? Is that really the way I'm going? Let's not go to Bearlandia when it's 7 in the morning. Nope. I'm avoiding Bearlandia. I've already attacked them, and I think they want revenge. So going the other way. Here, see, we already found some birch. Good old tier 1 birch. Tend to die to the bears at this point. I would run if I were you two. Too many to count. You know, between a couple streams, there was 2 black bears in our homestead, and I think I died like, I don't know, probably 10 times in a row to them. The rest of the server was just like, you need to like not do that. I'm like, but it has my loot. And I'm gonna have to go punch this bear until it dies. And then it's like, oh wait, there's 2. Oh no. Oh man, can't wait for that steel plate mail. It'll be so good. Found some bear leak? I don't know what that is. Is it a tree or a bush? Plant? I mean, if you, here, bear leek. Bear leek bulb. It's a vegetable plant. Obtained by breaking bear leek. Huh. Yeah, it's like it's a vegetable. I didn't make straw mats. I can't see the recipe for some reason. You have to make a straw pile and then hold papyrus in your hand. And then you're going to hold sprint and right click a straw pile with the papyrus and it's, or not papyrus, or reeds essentially. I have a feeling this is all pine. Looks very piney. Eight of birch is just not enough. Yes, walnut's kind of a purple wood. It generally doesn't look great in most applications I've found. I haven't really found like a good use for walnut. Let's see some locomotion in this game, but I don't know how long they would do that with the blockiness of the cars, trains, and boats and stuff. I don't know. I know the final age that they're shooting for is Steam. So there might be some sort of mechanic for that at some point. I don't, you know. Maybe in the future. Tough to say. Or they'll just use Steam power and leave it like as a way to spin a flywheel to operate hellhammers, for all I know, right? But there's already mods to add certain technology to the game and stuff. Yeah, Steam Power's on the roadmap, yes. But that doesn't really tell us a crazy amount of details as to what the Steam's for, I don't think. At least last I looked. Oh, we're just freezing to death out here, boys. It's a good time. I don't know why I'm really trying to sound Canadian there, eh? Cutting down that tree. Dare guy. Possibility of multi-block boats. Yes, they did talk about that as a possibility. I don't know. I kind of already gave my opinion on what boats they should and shouldn't do. Multi-block boats are cool and all. But I think a smaller, like 18-footer with like really good sailing mechanics added to the game would be a lot more fun than just like a multi-block boat. A multi-block boat might end up looking cooler because you can chisel it and make it look pretty cool if you're really artistic about it, but I'd rather have a good sailing mechanic in the game. But maybe they can have both, I don't know. Chatting about the roadmap, and then we'll find some on the menu. Oof. Oof, that's rough. He was on the Wolf's roadmap. I hate to laugh at that one, but that's actually pretty good. That's a good one. Yeah, and there's already a minecart mod, and we have that on the server already, but your character can't ride in it. We have the horses mod. The character can ride those. Looks weird. And stuff. Well, I hope you get back to your body okay. Roadmap to a healthy diet. Okay, good. Oh yeah, I think you returned already from your little adventure. How frosted over am I? Oh, not that bad. We actually have a lot of caves here. We need to explore the local caves a little bit more, I think. Or at least I do. Or we need to mark the ones that are kind of already looked through. Somehow. Oh my god, please, I just want to get home and warm. That's all I want. So a game that I'm hoping to go to next, by the way, after Vintage Story, which again won't be for a while, but I'm really hoping Workers and Resources gets a lot of updates between now and then, so I get to come to like a really updated game and give that game another go. Okay, finally made it back. Great. So now we won't be chirping. But, sadly, chat, Uthris has to go. It's 9:30. It's a work week. I actually have to do some work before bed to get things ready. Streamed for their 3.5 hours. We made one tent and finished the one little area. So one more market probably stream to do for us to get the market square done. And then we'll be moving on to the warehouse. And then from the warehouse, we'll get the actual forge online. If we get the forge online, that means we can start making actual iron or steel, right? It'll be the foundry up there, and it'll be very, very important for the tech progression and stuff. So you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll be back hopefully either tomorrow or the day after with more vintage story. Until then, subscribe to get notified when we go live and stuff. It's always good to see everyone swing by, and we'll see you all on the next stream.